So over here we've got a working cattle station, and the graziers are doing an absolutely fantastic job of looking after the golden-shouldered parrot. This parrot's in trouble. A big part of it is that if the land doesn't get burnt properly, the seeds and the grass that they feed on don't come back. They disappear for months and the birds starve. So they've got feed stations out for them to help them get through it, and things are that bad that they need that. They've also got a massive land which they're looking after them on. So their mother graziers and the government are helping to try and get these things right. But the graziers are doing a fantastic job and doing great conservation for these parrots. And also these parrots lay their eggs, have their nest in termite mounds. Another thing they've got to watch out for too is feral cats trying to raid the fledglings. So this morning it's been absolutely fantastic seeing these birds. We sat here for about 20 minutes or so before they came in, and in that time I actually thought we were maybe going to miss out, but seeing them, they're absolutely stunning. It was just something I've always wanted to do. Okay, I'm not real good at talking about things as we go. I'm always kind of playing catch up and doing updates for what we've done. We've driven on up into some amazing rainforest up here in the Cape York, Canopy Goanna. Not only have I not seen one in the wild, but I'm one of probably about a dozen people which ever worked with them in captivity. They're in captivity in a zoo for a breeding program, only for a short few years, and then they're released back to the wild. So there's none held in captivity, or at least legally anyway. So that was 20 years ago. And a lot of my friends, which are all into reptiles now, all my herp friends and that, have all been up here and seen one. I've kind of just let it slide. I really want to see one of these lizards. I used to see them every day at work, all the time in captivity. I want to see one in the wild. I love seeing stuff in the wild. And the anticipation this morning has just got me kind of a little bit anxious, nervous, excited. I don't want to go away without having seen one. Yeah, let's see how I go. Here's hoping. Babe, what did we see in the camp last night?
A Cuscus.
Whereabouts?
Cuscus. There.
Right up there, right behind the tent. After going for a drive and a walk everywhere,
Yep.
it was right here.
Right there looking at me, making lots of ruckus.
Alright, so we've finally seen a green python. It's taken 3 nights and Michelle spotted this one, so I can't claim it. The last couple of nights we didn't head out straight after dark. Tonight we were just straight on it. We're in a different spot and got one real early in the night. So I'm really happy because this is the first one I've seen in the wild in 8 years. It's Michelle's first one and she spotted it herself. Arguably the most beautiful snake in Australia, or one of them. And it's just, you could never see enough of them in the wild. I can understand why a lot of reptile enthusiasts just come back to look around here. To see these things is magical, and there's a lot of other awesome stuff around here as well. At night they really stand out, that lime green. So I take it that during the day they blend in a little bit better, but at night under some light or a head torch, that lime green is just kind of like boom, it just stands out. And they're such a stunning snake. This guy was on the move on the cruise. What they'll do is they'll often set up somewhere pointing down at the ground, waiting to ambush something coming past. But like I said, we're going real soon after dark and he was just on the go.
So pretty. Do they eat frogs?
They normally eat mammals, but you can
really?
Yeah, but you can see that they probably do eat the odd frog because you can see the skin worm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was wondering.
So yeah, that's skin worm's a type of tapeworm called Spirometra, like the common tree snakes get.
Yeah.
So they probably do knock off the odd frog. I don't know if it's been recorded, but we've seen spotted pythons and things like that eat frogs, and children's pythons, so there's no reason why they probably don't knock off the odd one.
Watching them breathe, it's so cool.
And that would explain where those tapeworms are coming from, but I don't know the back and behind that. Someone might know a bit more about it. But I'd speculate that it's the same thing. That it's the Spirometra tapeworm. So that's a little echidna there, and they're not normally buried in on a warm night like tonight like that. I would say he heard us coming and then he's buried himself down, because in the warm weather we've got here at the moment, they're nocturnal, they're active at night. So he's heard us coming and bunkered down.
There's only little. That's focused.
Is it?
Yeah. Maybe a little blurry now.
So I just spent 15 minutes cleaning up on the beach out front of the main area. There's lots of little bits of plastic in here. It's a shame that there's so much right in front of the main campsite with plenty of people there. And if they just picked up a little bit each day, everyone did, just when they're coming and going, it would make a big difference. And then take it with you when you leave. That beach looks so much better now from the 15 minutes I put in. But if everyone just took a little bit each time, massive difference. That would be the job done.
Is there anyone behind you?
No. Yeah. Oh, there's a goanna as well. How's that? That's it, just got out to see a frilly, and I love the frillies in Cape York because they're black and got a white frill. So this big fella sitting on the edge, just got up the tree. I walked out to have a look, and a little scolaris, a spotted tree monitor, just took off the ground as well. So it's a burnt out area, freshly burnt. They must have just come out over here. So it's pretty cool. The frilly's still just sitting up on the back there. You can see his head. It's gone up higher to safety. Can you see him?
Not great, no.
But yeah, that's his head just there looking at us. His white frill. See his white cheeks? There was rain last night, so often when the rain has been through, the frillies love to come out. And the drive up, it was drive, no frillies, bit of rain, and then a frilly. And a bonus scolaris as well, which I don't know where it went, just shot off into the dust.